what is happening when Facebook Live is not happening? Well, I still can produce a video on Wednesday. So it's 1 o'clock Eastern time, but who knows what it is where you are. So I want to welcome everybody who has been following me all the time, has been a great supporter with many great supporting kind words. That keeps me going. This is week number 32, I think, if I'm not wrong. So it has been quite a while since March. And if you think about what has happened since March, but how have you changed since March? We all had to adapt. We all had to get used to the new normal. And it's not always so easy, but it can get done. So today it's a few days before Halloween, and I just wanted to share my story, my Halloween story that I've had. What does Halloween mean to you? I know a lot of people say this is the best holiday that there is. I always enjoyed the New York City Halloween parade. And why did I like it? Not so much being outside, but watching it indoors and seeing all those innovative and creative costumes. How innovative and creative people are, and they prepare a whole year for that event. So it's something very special, actually very creative. And the myth and the story behind it is that you're celebrating the Dia de los Muertos, like the Day of the Death, and in some cultures you bring food and drinks to the cemetery of the people who have deceased, and you're gonna have a great time. So celebrating life also, but also celebrating the life of the people who have left us. So what will you do? I certainly will have a glass of wine for my father, who passed away 14 years ago around that time. So then, what is my Halloween story? Many years ago, when I was working for Nestle, they always had like a Halloween contest. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be the global witch. I was working on a global project, so being a global witch was just very apropos. I had black fingernails. These days, that's okay, right? But I had a lot of makeup on, very dark lipstick, and I was in the elevator with the CEO, and he says hello, and I'm like, yeah, I for sure look very professional today. And even it got better. So for lunch they brought in the kids, and I was hungry, so I went to eat. And little did I know, the CEO with his beautiful 3 kids were there. And his kids were princesses. I think 2 or 3 of them were princesses, cute. And I come with my witch hat and the black lipstick, the black fingernails and everything. And he says, come and eat with us. And I'm like, yeah. So I did not really feel so comfortable, but what could I do in this situation? So I was just sitting there, and the CEO's wife was there too, beautiful looking. And she said to the kids, have you ever seen such a witch? And I was like, yeah, very good, right? What an impression am I making on the CEO, on the CEO's kids, and the CEO's beautiful wife? Well, I couldn't do anything. I was still eating. I couldn't just say, gotta go. There was no message popping up at that time or anything. Nobody was helping me. So this was it. This was me. This is how it is for me. And then a year later, a few months later, I was in the elevator with the CEO, and he says to me, what are you going to be this year on Halloween? And I was like, oh, geez. He's remembering that I was this beautiful witch and entertaining him and his family. So what did I do? I said to him, I have to think about of a new, maybe better, a better costume to come up with. That's how he remembered me. I'm sure he remembered me of other things too, but certainly the Halloween costume was something he remembered. So what do you do if you are in an awkward situation, an awkward moment? What can I recommend? just be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to do anything else, and get out of that moment as elegantly as you can. So a lot of people say I remind them of Elaine of Seinfeld, and I say, yeah, this was an Elaine moment. Whoever remembers Elaine from Seinfeld, I like her a lot. Sometimes she was in awkward moments, but somewhat she got out of it. So I think that's my message for today. What else can I say? So happy Halloween. Cherish the tradition. Maybe celebrate a little bit inside or outside of the house, whatever is possible for you. Be safe and be healthy. And just to give you some insights what's happening in my world. So Monday was the podcast with Dennis, who is a triathlete. He's telling his story about how he became, or how he overcame adversities with losing his father and mentors, and also some tragedy in his professional and private life. So how can you use sports to help you to get over difficult situations? And today is Ali, my dear friend, who also overcame many difficult situations. She lost 37 pounds. She's still going, and she's loving life. So listen to the podcast. Monday, Dennis. Wednesday is Ali. And we have more cool stuff coming up for next week. Friday's blog is in the production. So it's a busy week, busy times ahead of us, but all is going well. And the next new thing, the next project is on my YouTube channel. You can go there, subscribe, like it. We will put all the Facebook Live videos on the YouTube channel, so whoever is not on Facebook can also watch the videos there. So shorter video, no Facebook Live, but I think that's the next best thing we can do. So happy Halloween, stay safe, stay sane, save lives, and be happy and sane. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.